comes before dawn, boots on, not to beat a rhythm of hangover into my skull, but to creak the floorboards so I know they are here. A fistful of fur in my hand from whatever beast I held onto, as it dragged me along the shoulder of a street that could no longer even manage a shrug, as if that gesture was too belabored to make. I don't keep the wolves at bay anymore. I scratch them behind the ears. I can see the horizon a mile away, but I can't collapse the distance, 'cause there is no rest, no supplication. Once I was strapped up against the world. The pistol was not under my pillow, but close by. While this may have been a weapon, with me against the world, me and my girlfriend, it was inching closer to placing its barrel against my temple. It would never find its way into my mouth, for that would be a reverberation of possible past abuses unrecovered. But the temple was fair game. My guardian angels worked overtime, however, jamming guns before firing, holding back explosions of violence until I had pulled out big block rumbling as I drove away. They beat back harpies who wanted to own me. They must be exhausted. They must have applied for jobs elsewhere, open to a lesser salary, a lateral move to the Department of Visions, perhaps. They must have been tired of my shit, but the gods were like, nah, this is your boy, tend to him. Now I am strapped against a burning bed. I am strapped to Craven Jones. But the dog is not my avatar, the crow and raven are. 6 feet tall and counting, wingspans that embrace buildings whole, beaks that shatter rib cages to yank out the centipedes in my chest. One is black as obsidian, the other is white as pearl, an albino, eyes a shade of blood mixed with earth and clay. The dog is one of the lesser gods though, the queen Hyena. She has bark. She shakes off the sweat of my nightmares from her frame with ferocity. She licks my brow, spurs of her tongue scraping away the sheen of dream sweat. She will nurse me well and then into the bottle again. For all the old gods love contradiction, to say as they do not do. They gift us with choice, unlike Yahweh. They don't tell us we are free, they show us our chains and say, the fuck you gonna do about it? They don't curse us with enlightenment, they howl when we find it and say, good, now ride with me. I don't have the legs yet to follow her into the formless primeval. Only pet I ever had was a small white terrier who ate his own shit. I don't yet know how to be Romulus. Eating your shit, the queen bitch says, is how you find your compass. Look, I've even dried your mouth with liquor, so it won't taste so bad. I'm not quite there, queen. Give me another night, another forgetting. One more round, no chaser, and you have my word that I will come with you the next time that you come for me. I may have to crawl, but that is a stratum I know well. Hands and knees I can do, head at height with yours. She snorts, bobs her head, and nuzzles my shoulder. She will return in a few hours as the venerated and despised Saint Bernard, barrel slung around her neck, sommelier to my needs. Her patience is humbling. If only I had her lope when I stride.